I didn't have the word applicable back then, but if I did, woo, that pleader would have been
then she would have fucked you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she would have did.
If you had said applicable, it would have been over.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
We didn't do that.
Yeah. How about you describe how this show goes?
Oh, you think in the state I'm in right now, I can describe it?
I'm just wondering if you'll do it better than me, because every time I fucking
I think you do it well.
Every time I tell a guest how the show goes, you have something to fucking say about it. So why don't you?
Well, the only thing I say usually is that you don't have to remember all that, because I feel sometimes it feels like, sorry, we're just talking.
Yeah, no, I love it. I like being in the audience.
Sorry, we're like an old married couple. Yeah. Well, just like bickering in front of you. I'm so sorry.
But I know there's love here. You know what I mean? There's love, but
yeah, I don't.
And also,
people I don't like.
It's just more comfortable to bicker in front of other people, because then it's like we are fine. Because there's someone else witnessing it.
All right, I'm going to stare at the screen.
And they can say it wasn't that weird. And yeah, they're still friends.
Hey, Brittany.
She touched her on the shoulder at the end.
Describe how the show goes.
So we're already chatting.
All right,
we're gonna intro you. You don't have to tell me your creds unless there's something specific.
No.
Okay.
Worthless clowns.
Yeah. You've seen them on Worthless Clowns now.
Yeah, I do it instantaneously. I don't do this whole I've had a career. No, right when I'm doing it.
You update as soon as you get a new cred? Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's going up or down?
Doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You see them on the L train, I was there. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Wherever I'm at, I'm there.
Now, if you were on the queue, would that be an upgrade or a downgrade?
I mean, depend. Is it like stuck in between
Or is
stations?
it like when you do lots of festivals, you just go fests all over?
Yeah.
I'm on trains in New York City all over.
You've seen me on every train.
On every train.
You've seen this person get the free rides on OmniPass. It is Mike Brown transferring all the time. What up? New York.
And there it is, the intro. We don't have to explain a pod to you. You get it.
Oh my God.
Our guest today is Mike Brown. You've seen him on Comedy Central and the L Train and Worthless Clowns.
And the queue in between stations, whatever you want to hear. WPRI.
Trains.
And probably his best credit, you're going to see him soon eating Pringles sour cream and onion.
Oh yeah, that's correct, guys.
Stay tuned.
Mike, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And
here's how the pod goes. So we started chatting. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do a little bit more of that. We already introed you, so we're gonna skip that part.
Okay, cool.
And we are gonna introduce the pod, and then we're gonna ask you for your stupid story.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. I like that.
And then we might tell a couple stupid stories too.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And at the end, here's the thing: listeners don't know that we do this on purpose.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't have let me do this, Allie.
I know. I really shouldn't have.
Did you know she does this on purpose? Like,
dude, it's definitely not on purpose that she does this. It's like a mental illness or something like that.
I'm having a really bad mental week, Mike. I can't explain anything to anybody right now.
It's also just worse that I'm like being like kind of like bitchy to you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm struggling.
And I'm also agreeing with you about it because of how I feel this week.
It's not as fun banter when you're mentally struggling.
Anyway, at the end of the pod, around an hour, there's going to be a laugh between us that comes about naturally. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to close it out or anything. And then we'll just end. So you won't really know when it's going to come, but don't feel bad if we're like, okay, we're done.
So
that means you did well.
Oh my God. Okay.
It sounds like a laugh is going to come out the darkness and attack us all, and the thing is over. The way you're saying, like, I've never been so anxious for a laugh. Just like,
man, now I'm wondering what I did at work all day.
Like, oh my God.
You're like, someone's going to close. We don't know who it's going to be. It's going to happen, but it's going to be big laugh and we're done.
So many emails today, and now I'm wondering what's in those. You know, like, I don't understand myself right now.
Man, I am never, ever.
This is a mental breakdown episode.
First of all, I'm never letting you describe what we do on the pod ever again. Also, we are so much more organized than this usually.
No. I see the setup you got.
Yeah, I mean, totally. Yeah, but she's, you know.
I didn't do that.
Brittany's tired, and I.
What would it look like if I said that?
She's like, well, I didn't do that.
The couches would be on top of each other, and I'd be like, there.
Oh my God.
Anyway, maybe you should take over for a minute, Allie.
Holy shit. Well, how are you? How was your day? What's going on? Sorry, I just don't know where to go from that. Also,
this is the most chaotic intro we've ever had.
Dude, It's insane. Also, full transparency, I'm sweating my fucking dick off, and I can't stop sweating.
Do you want me to turn down the temperature more?
Why don't we start with the Pringles? There we go. Now, when you eat a Pringle, you didn't get the, like, you know how you can get that crunch from the commercial as you eat it?
Yeah.
Do you know how to make that happen?
You know what? I do. And I love that question.
Let's do this.
Hell yeah, dude.
I do. But also, as a sometimes commercial actor, I don't like to give that crunch out for free.
Oh, all right.
Can I try? Right. I was eating Pringles at Dwayne's place, and I was just eating them in the way I normally do.
Yeah.
And he hears it, and he's like, whoa! Like, it sounded so much like the commercial sound that he couldn't believe it. I better get it on this one
I know.
shot.
It sounds like...
I forget which way I put it in.
It sounds like you're cracking a walnut under a book. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good
one.
Crunch. That's a great crunch.
Wait, Mike, what commercials have you been in?
I have been in a bunch. The most recent one is a Snickers commercial.
Nice.
That went viral on TikTok a day or two before they shut TikTok down. So that was great. Also to see all the comments before it got shut down. They were asking me why was I eating the bar like that.
Wait, did it go viral because of you?
I would like to think so. But it's Snickers NFL. It's the whole thing.
How are you eating the bar? Were you doing...
Yeah, were you eating it like a corn on the cob?
I wish I was. I was just eating the bar regularly.
Harmonica?
What is it called?
Harmonica.
Oh, okay.
Harmonica style. Yeah. That's how I eat hot dogs.
You just suck it on the side?
Sideways. I eat all the skin off and then I leave the core.
That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. I don't eat hot dogs. You know what I mean? Pause. I don't do that shit, son. What up, New York? What up? I was going to get a Snickers today. I was like, nah, give me chips. You know what I mean? I'm small, but I keep it crunchy sometimes. You feel me?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
God.
Wait, so how are you eating the Snickers?
Just regular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like what? But what were people saying about it that they were so upset about?
They was like, yo, why bro eating a Snickers like that? Which is always a good attack on somebody because you do like a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
And then me, like, I'm out the game. So I'm like, why am I eating it like that? Had a little existential crisis.
Yeah. And you're like, what am I doing?
You're up late. You can't sleep thinking about how you eat Snickers bars.
I showed it to my brother, and I was like, yo, Miles, like, what do you think of this? And he has just been laughing for days. He has not. He just sends me. He sends me crying emojis. He'll call me just laughing for no reason, just about the Snickers commercial. But yeah. Next maybe Pringles. I went out for something else recently, but it goes. Sometimes they need me. Sometimes they'll audition me, and then they'll get Keegan-Michael Key, which is always fun.
Nice.
Dude.
That's a nice end to a sentence, just a Pringle.
Yeah. A little punctuation.
We got to get rid of periods and just have a Pringle at the end of every sentence.
I know. We should always be snacking. Dude, my sodium would be through the roof.
Stay snacking. I use it as a prop, actually. That's why I got that inside of a drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As a prop to punctuate your sentences, or?
Yeah. You always have to punctuate your sentences with something.
Or are you up? Did you just did you just audition for a Pringles commercial?
And you're like me continuing?
And you're like, I'm going to send them this podcast.
You really felt that one. So you just incorporate it into your daily life.
Yeah.
You gotta try to do it, make sure people are into it. You feel me?
It's like, when you have a job interview with a company that you've never heard of before, and you're like, I really just want to make money and live, and then you have to act like you're obsessed with this company that does nothing.
Oh, I love beads.
Yeah.
I love when they're all strung together.
I really care about Briggs Corner Pizzeria in Attleboro, Massachusetts.
When pizza first came into my life, I was trying to get my life together.
Yeah.
And then I said, you know what? I see the dough. I want the dough. So let me in the dough. Here's my resume. And just spin it around and throw it in. Okay.
Dude, you spin your resume up in the air.
Yeah, like a pizza. Yeah, if you want the job, do you know what's going on in this economy?
I think I was a server, but I think I was like a bartender or something at Briggs Corner Pizzeria. Actually, no, it was at first I was answering phones in the back, like taking orders over the phone, and I would have to stand next to a 5-gallon bucket of banana peppers. You know, the banana peppers that come in like vinegar or whatever? I just had to stand next to it all night.
Oh,
pretty cool stuff.
I love banana peppers.
Dude, me
I like
too.
it too.
I
haven't had
love
them in
banana
forever.
peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all my people for real.
What?
Y'all my people for real.
Oh,
yeah.
The fuck you say to me?
Brittany's not all there today.
Banana pepper related, and I was like, Maybe I don't know anything about them.
No, I don't have like a cool banana pepper fact to add to the situation. I'm just like, oh, I feel real comfortable right now. Got my Pringles, banana peppers.
I think I like all peppers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a pepper I don't like.
Think of a pepper
I like
that I don't
everything
like or
that's
wouldn't
pickled
try.
too.
Ghost peppers?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never had a ghost pepper.
I've never had a ghost pepper either.
But
have you
I
had a
feel
ghost
like
pepper?
No.
Oh, y'all still my people. We all haven't had ghost peppers.
You have to match your friends in every single way
Exactly.
for them to stay your friends.
Statistically, I get the data. I'm like, what do we share?
I've never had a ghost pepper, but I feel like it probably doesn't even taste like anything.
Yeah,
and
because
it's
I've
like,
had like tastes of ghost pepper hot sauces.
Yeah.
Like all it is
It's just
fucking
hot.
spicy. It's not like not like a flavor profile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've also never had one, so who knows?
That's why I want to do like hot ones. I don't want to like
Yeah.
be successful enough to do it. I
Yeah.
just want the experience of tasting the different hot sauces
Yeah,
and wings. You know what I
totally.
mean?
You want your next credit to be ghost pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have seen this next comedian eating a ghost pepper and crying in front of that guy. You know his name.
God. Well, welcome to the pod.
Thank you.
Welcome to Worthless Clowns. It's a podcast about how stupid we all are. I'm Brittany Cardwell, Jonas Cardwell on Instagram. Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah, that's right.
I am all over the place.
That's all right, honey. You're doing great. I'm Allie O'Neill. You can find me on Instagram at It's Allie O'Neill. We have a special guest today. You've seen him on a Snickers commercial on TikTok, eating a bar a really weird way. Everybody give it up for Mike Brown.
Hi.
Yeah.
That's your credit now.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Do you, before we get into his story, do you want to tell your little gynecologist story?
Oh, yeah. So I got a pap smear today. Pretty cool. Do you know? I got a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know?
I don't know where this is going.
No.
I don't know.
Do you know anybody who could give me a pap smear?
Can you, yeah. Do you want to do a podcast where we test you on your reproductive knowledge?
Oh, you could call it Pap Quiz.
Do pap quiz. Dude, that's okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
You know, like
New segment. Pap
yeah,
quiz.
pap
Right after
quiz.
rat news.
I'm like, show me the labia minora.
That'd be good for me to learn too. I feel like I relearn it every time I look at I look
A
at one of
pussy?
like a diagram probably once a year.
You look it up. Wait, hold on.
Because
Me too, girl.
all I feel like
You are my people every time.
like I'll forget something or something will happen and I'll be like, wait a minute, what is it again? And there's so many layers that I can't remember.
Dude,
Yo, I've
So
been
I
using
do
that
it-
line for years. There's so many. I don't know what's going on.
hold on.
So yeah, probably once a year I look
This
at
is
it.
so insane. There's like 5 parts of a pussy. There's literally like 5
But then-
things.
There's
The
a
names?
P-U-S-S and a Y. That's
Yeah,
all.
there you
Yeah.
go, dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
For some reason, I can't hold on to the names of the pussy, the parts of the pussy names.
You know, I had a problem holding on to the pussy as well. This is a safe space.
Oh, man.
That is just the clip right there. You don't have a problem holding on to the pussy.
Yeah. Dude, now it's like an infomercial
Yeah.
where we're going to have a product. But wait, I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
For men in general, do you know what happens in a pap smear at all? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, they you sit in a chair,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Right.
Good start.
We're doing great so far.
All right. You open up, and then they look for your pap and they smear it around. To make sure-
Yeah.
And then they get you a bagel,
Yeah, they put some lox. You want anything else on it to
Yeah.
make sure everything's good? you know?
capers, red onion,
Yeah,
lox,
yeah.
pap smear.
Don't they take an apparati
Yeah.
and
Yes.
check out things and then take that to a lab somewhere and then give you back your information? Or is it like right there? Is it instantaneous?
No. That
I
is
try to stay out of women's business.
no.
Okay, As a
That is
feminist,
actually
I'm just trying to say. That's how I'm starting my
As
year
a
off.
feminist,
Yeah, as a
I'm trying to
feminist.
ignore all of it.
yeah.
I'd rather just stay home and eat Snickers. Snickers, the candy bar champions.
Yeah, let's get them to promote our pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get a Snickers.
We can bring you in if you want to come here twice a week. We'll bring you in. You do a Snickers commercial for us,
and just hope
Sure.
that one day they
and
notice.
everybody
Yeah.
benefits.
Yeah. You know what?
You get to eat Snickers weird once a week.
But I eat it regularly. They just say it's weird. Because I'm black. I'm also a black man who's just trying to make it in America. Okay?
Next
I'm a
time I eat a
feminist.
Snickers, I'm gonna be so self-conscious of how I'm eating it.
I know.
I'm
yeah,
just not gonna
I
do
can't
it.
even imagine.
Connor.
Connor's losing it today. I can't even imagine how you could be eating this Snicker that people are like, why is he doing it like that?
You know what? I think it's because like when I took the bite, right? So this is the thing about this commercial. We had to take so many takes of eating Snickers. So it's like a line and you eat the Snicker and then like you like do it's whatever.
Do they have to eat the whole thing?
No, you just take a bite.
Oh, okay.
But you
I was
have
gonna
to
say
eat it.
that'd be terrible. You're eating like 7 Snickers just to get the right taste.
Terrible. Snickers is delicious. But I'm so company man in. What?
So crazy.
What Snickers? What? But I had to keep doing it, and so I got really self-conscious about like putting my teeth out there because I was getting chocolate on my teeth.
Oh yeah.
I just like took a bite and I just like bit down, just ate it, and had the rest of my mouth paused. And next thing you know, everybody's like, "Yo, why he eat it like that?"
And you knew.
Like, do you think I'm like it? And it because it felt like it was like a thing like, yo, that's gay. But I'm like, so gay, like they just bite off dicks. Like is that what you think is going on?
Also, it's so funny because I'm sure they were not calling you gay.
But that's the first thing that goes to my mind.
But you're like, what? Did I eat it gay?
Yeah.
Did I eat the Snickers gay?
No matter what happens, I'm eating a Pringle.
I know, they're like, good job. And you're like, did you say I'm fucking gay?
I'm gonna call my girlfriend, man.
I don't know what a pap smear is because I love women.
So, Ellie,
I only pay attention to men. I'm mind my business. It's the most manly thing to do.
Anyway, I just got a pap smear today. And I just had the two most... Both of the nurse and the doctor, both women, were the most bland people I've ever met. And they had no bedside manner. So they were just like, okay, can you piss in this cup? And then they fingered me a bunch and then they left. And it felt like a Tinder hookup. It was awful. It was like crazy. I was just like, and like I've been to the OBGYN. I've had my pussy fingered by strangers a million times. Doctors, I mean, and like every time they're like usually like at least kind of people about it. But today they were just like, all right. They like, all right, buddy.
Yeah,
great job.
At a minimum, they should be like, okay, I'm about to do this now, and I'm going to do this, and
they
you're going to
did
feel
do
this.
that.
Oh, they did?
But like not that much. She was like, okay, here's my fingers on the outside and my fingers on the inside.
But the alternative,
the
like,
episode.
what if they're like, hey, girly, I'm going to take my face. Like, is that like...
I like that.
You would
I like
want
that better,
honestly,
too. I like some fun and some jokes.
because there's like camaraderie. Like when I
Yeah.
got my IUD inserted, which is a like very painful thing.
It's a mass
You want to be
destruction
distracted.
weapon.
Yeah, and I was like literally like I was like swearing and like making jokes, and they were like laughing at my jokes and stuff, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking low key killing it right now while getting my IUD inserted. I was like, I'm killing this room.
Hey, big IUD. If you need commercials done, that's who you go to.
Hey, what's up?
We're all auditioning on this episode.
Dude, you're gonna go in it.
Dude, I'm literally gonna be like, what's the fucking what's it? It's not Minerva.
Marina.
Marina, that's
Yeah.
right. We have the same one, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
We're friends.
What? I do
We share
too.
what-
You're not faithful. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
A little desperate.
You're like,
Go
oh my
that far
god,
with
you
it.
have Minerva. What's it called?
Marina.
Marina.
Marina?
Dude, I should really know what the fuck my IUD
Minerva
is.
sounds like the name of the product
Minerva.
when you're trying to act like you have it too.
Yeah.
Wasn't Minerva like a
Minerva.
sad
I have
ghost in
Minerva
Harry
too.
Potter or something?
I think it's a Greek goddess,
Oh.
Minerva.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
you're
know
actually
that.
really close.
And then you asked Dave.
Oh, I asked Dave if he knew he was like, what happens in a pap smear? And then I had to describe it to him.
Oh.
And I was like, you are 42.
Yeah.
You should know.
I should also.
You should have an idea. I mean, you have an idea though. He
Yeah.
had no idea what happened.
I mean, like I've never been in a pap smear environment.
That's fair. Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
They don't usually let you bring a friend, a plus
No.
one.
And they should, because like I don't know, and I would like to know. I would, I feel like, there were just some things, I don't know if it's because of the demographics, but I'm not allowed in those spaces like that at those times.
Totally. Yeah, also I feel like if I was an OBGYN and I was giving a woman a pap smear and her boyfriend insisted on being in there, I would be like, red flag.
Yeah.
Okay. What if
Big
they're
time.
married now? What if they're married? Is this a red
I would
flag?
be like, he's definitely hitting her. So maybe it's probably good that you've never been in a room while it happens.
That's actually a great first date question.
Yeah. So when I get a pap smear, do you have to be in there?
Yeah, man. Did you see there was this video going around on Instagram, and it was like this woman who's really, really attached to her boyfriend. And he goes to the dentist and she has to be on video call with him at the dentist.
No.
She's like afraid of him talking to anybody.
Well,
And,
no. Abusive.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
And the dentist, like, it was weird for her because there's another person in the room on a video call.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you mind if I just set her over here so she can, like, watch? And the dentist is like, sure, whatever. And then she's just trying to make it less weird. So she goes, so how long have are you two first loves? Or whatever.
Your first loves is a great question.
Such a
to ask.
Yeah.
What an insane question.
They're not
is a
even
little-
at love yet.
Yeah.
I know.
She's really like jumping far ahead.
I know.
And then he said like, no, like he meant like I've had previous girlfriends. And she got so upset and she starts crying in the dentist's office. Maybe some of this was made up because it was pretty extreme.
This sounds like a sketch.
Yeah. I'm like, where did you fucking see this?
What was the account?
I don't know. It did not look like a sketch. It looked like a boy. He was young, who was trapped.
A boy.
Yeah.
It was a man, was a boy.
Dude, it's so funny to be like, a boy.
A boy.
To correct yourself.
I have one quick update.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get to your story.
Oh, great. Okay.
This is just a dream update, so no need to pay attention. It's not real. That's the thing about telling people your dreams. It's
Okay,
like,
this is okay.
Why are you telling me this?
No, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody
You're
I care
telling
about,
me,
I
as soon as you tell me it's a dream, I'm like, you're telling me to forget it, is what the problem is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this one was good.
Okay. Well,
So-
real quick before you say that, when you said it's a dream update, I thought it was an update that you would love to have. Like a manifestation
Dream
of an
update.
update.
She's like, I got a Porsche.
Yeah, and I was ready for it. And I'm like, oh, your dreams? Okay.
She's like,
Here's what I'm
guys,
manifesting.
I did it. I bought a 100-gallon aquarium. I got it. Salt water.
Dream
Yeah.
update.
That's right.
Funny. Now we gotta have that
Okay.
segment.
All right.
We're adding so many.
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
In the
Brittany's
dream,
like, dream update.
And I'm over here like, oh, I need one. What are dreams? I'm like, what should I aspire to?
this episode is insane.
I know, it's
and
wackadoo.
It's my fault. But thank you guys for encouraging it. It's fun.
Of course, honey. What's your dream?
My
dreams?
dream's gonna make me sound even crazier. But Allie was in it. You were a part of it, so
Hell yeah. I hope I was good in
You're
it.
an assist.
I hope I was nice to you in it.
You were
Oh no.
no, you were nice.
That pause was way too long.
You were nice,
You weren't
but
shitting
you were
that dream.
You were not.
You weren't shitting that dream. No matter what she says,
I know.
you wasn't.
Dude, now she's gonna be fucking lying about it.
The only problem was you were not helping me with the issue. But it's only because you didn't know that I was okay. So I'll just tell the dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the dream, me and Allie apparently killed somebody together. Together as friends. We got robbed together.
God, that's so
went to court
funny.
Together, we killed someone.
Dude,
together
that's the
as
next
friends.
logical step of
We
our
got Myrinas
friendship.
together.
Yeah.
Connor, watch it back, bro.
So all I know in the dream is that we had killed somebody, but I didn't know who or what happened. I just knew that it happened, and I was like freaked out because I was like, "Oh my god, I killed somebody!"
Yeah.
And we had their head only. Is
That's
this
insane.
crazy? It is crazy.
Yeah.
And I have the head. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this head? Like, I need to get rid of it. I didn't know what to do. And I also felt so bad. I was like, you're a terrible person, blah, 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 you know?
Yeah.
And I think you like left. And I'm like, all right, so I'll get rid of this head alone.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Wait, so first you're seeing the head. I just want to know, so I'm on track. So you have the head here. You two are there. You are at post-murder.
Post-murder, all I know is that me and Allie did it, and we have
And
the
you're
head.
just like, I'm a terrible person.
And I'm like, this is horrible, but I don't want to go to jail or anything.
Okay. Oh, so you're just complaining.
So I'm going to hide the head somehow. I got to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
And I'm like, I
And
got
Allie's
something
like,
to do.
I'm out of here.
I'm like, I have to bring my dog to the groomer.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So she's left, and you have this head by yourself.
And I'm like, okay, here's my idea for getting rid of it was to wrap it in a yoga mat and then bring it to a thrift store. Like I'm just giving the thrift store a yoga mat.
Wait.
And I thought that was like so smart. I was like, yeah, I'll just
They'll
drop it
never
off.
know.
Yeah. And then I do it and I leave and I'm like, you idiot. They saw you drop the mat that has the head wrapped in it. So then I'm just like waiting to be contacted by the police. And what's weird about this dream is I've had the exact same dream probably 15 years ago where I had killed somebody and I had their head and I didn't know what to do with it. In this dream, it was my boyfriend's head. So that's, I don't know what that, I don't know how to interpret that.
Was it your first love?
Was he your first love?
First good love, yeah.
Okay.
And I decapitated
Follow-up question,
him.
what is the first bad love?
I don't know. My boyfriend in high school, it's like, that wasn't a real thing, you know?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I get it. It's like
he was mean. I just was happy to have a boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I loved him, but he treated me bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't, like when you...
Retrospectively, I wouldn't call it a first love.
Yeah, but it was kind of like the default, like, oh, I thought I was in love. We all been there.
Yeah.
We've
the first time you were just like, okay, all right, what's next?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me attention.
Yeah.
But in that dream, I had a similar idea. I was like, I got to get rid of this. I feel terrible. I'll just put it in the trash and I'll put it on the corner. They're going to come by and pick up my trash. Wow. And I did the same thing. I was like, they're going to find the head. Like immediately I'm just so like mad at myself.
Keep like failing to get rid of a body.
Yeah.
You're going to keep having this dream until you figure out how to dispose.
What does this dream mean?
You should talk to
your
therapist.
Do I feel guilty about something?
Who was the person? Do you remember?
The person in this one was like, you couldn't really see the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a head.
That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a dream about how your friend isn't abandoning you.
Listen, I'm busy.
It could be a dream about how I'm all on my own.
Listen,
I'm all on my own dealing with my problems, and my friends just don't seem to see it. No.
Listen, I had to take my pussy into the shop earlier today.
Into the shop.
So sorry that you have a head that we murdered together.
That's my dream update.
Dream update.
And it's so funny because it's such an opposite of the dream update I thought it was.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not that boring. I just want to murder somebody.
Like when you imagined it, they were like sparkles.
Yeah. I was like, okay, Pap smear one end
dream
of another
update,
spectrum,
reroll.
and then dream update like celebrities. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Dream update. I
that's great.
finally kissed Ryan Gosling in my dream. No, I've probably done that before.
What a weird celebrity to be your like number one guy.
He's not. He used to be, I guess.
When did he stop being? I know I have a story to tell, but
I would
no.
say
this is more important.
I don't know. I guess I liked him in my mid-20s or something, probably. So like 10 years ago.
I don't understand. Like I think he's really talented, but there's like some people who are super like I guess like the sexiest people. I'm just like what?
Yeah.
You know what I think it is about Ryan Gosling specifically? He's like the most like safe version of attractive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he's not intimidating in any way.
Yeah.
He's not like muscular or like big or anything like that. He's just like a normal hot guy that like teenage girls would never be afraid of. You know what I mean?
He was okay. See, when you first said it, I was thinking Reynolds.
Oh,
and then when you started describing,
like
I saw,
face.
and that's why I was like asking.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Reynolds. I think that if he has Mint Mobile commercials that he wants to shoot, then I would love to do a Mint Mobile commercial. Just putting that out. But Ryan Gosling, right? He was Ken. He was Ken, and he was great. Like he's a totally. I mean, they're both talented, and also. Gosling, if you have any products that you would also like to sell. But
I think Gosling's a more fun actor too.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds just does the same thing every single time.
Anyway, I'm trying to go back to my 10 year ago mindset. I don't think I can really get there.
Yeah.
But I liked him for some reason.
Totally.
We got to get to your story.
We do. We've been doing this for too long. Holy shit.
Connor, can I get a tissue? Because I think my nose is running, and that would be something that the audience would know now. Since
only if you do an ad for the tissue.
Yeah. Tell me the name of the tissue too. Don't just give me a random tissue, bro.
Bounty paper towel.
Only the best.
What's he gonna do with this?
Only the best. Can you also not try to give me like a small piece of it? Just give me like the biggest piece of paper towel.
Oh, welcome Connor into the.
We can also.
Hey! Has Connor ever been on before? No.
I think he's walked in front of the camera before.
Okay. That one time?
They refused to invite me.
What?
They refused to invite me.
No, you had that really gay T-shirt on, and we told you to come show it.
Yeah, you know your place. You know your place, Connor.
He had a T-shirt on that was a 30-year family reunion.
Yeah, it was like 30 years of family reunions.
Of his family?
It says 30 years of family on it.
Wait, is it your family, Connor? Well, you just a random...
Yeah, my family gets T-shirts when they do family reunions.
So you just come in and just like bragging about you got a family?
Yeah.
You don't wear that anywhere else but the reunions. That's what
Yeah.
And he wears it to his job.
Yeah. Like, hey, you fire me if you want.
Yeah.
I got a family.
I got 30 years of family.
30 years.
30 years of
3
family.
fucking decades of branches and blood. Do your worst, man. Okay.
right.
Anyway, let's get into
get
your
into this.
stupid story.
Oh, stupid story. All right. Whew. Wow. I've never shared this story in podcast and comedy life, so I can't wait to share it.
Oh my God,
today.
a Worthless Clowns exclusive.
Oh,
I can't wait.
Yeah. Get ready for this.
Are you sure you want to share it?
No.
Okay. Those are the best stories.
I mean, it's such an L. It's such a fucking L. All right. So I have to set it up. I was in college freshman year, right? Freshman year in college, it was big to be online. You know what I mean? There was there were all these sites, whatever. And this is how I'm like, there was MySpace.
Yeah.
We didn't fuck with that. We was on Black Planet.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we was on Mi Gente. I don't know if y'all know about Black Planet or Mi Gente.
I don't.
I remember Black Planet.
You remember?
I grew up in Dorchester.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't have one.
Yeah, but you knew about it.
But I was aware of it, yeah.
You were aware of it. So basically, it's just like one of those social media sites. You go on, make a profile, and you had like a guest book, and people sign whatever. So me and my crew, there was like 15 of us. We all different, like black, white, Spanish, Asian, and we were just everywhere. We all made profiles. Like we would go with Brandon. We all like, oh, this is us, this is us, this is us. And we'd meet women, and they come hang out with us, right? So I met this girl who went to another school, and I'm gonna call her Lisa because I need to have a name fit here. So Lisa comes over. She comes up with her sister. We all drinking. We're having a good time. Everybody's like, "Yo, Mike, she's mad cool." I'm like, "Yeah, yo, I think I like her, yo." You know what I mean? That's what we said because we try and get in touch with our feelings. You can't just be saying you like somebody. You know what I mean? Because then but you gotta be like, "Yo, I think I like her, yo." So I think I like her, yo. Like, all right. So I start dating Lisa. My roommate starts dating her sister, right? Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. At that time, it's college. I'm running around. I'm still on Mi Gente. Still meeting different women. So, but this girl, Lisa, is like my girl. So anyway, we end up going our separate ways. Because I was too hot in these streets, you know what I mean?
Totally.
I know I was destined for Snickers commercials. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be tied down. You know what I mean? This freshman year. You know what I'm saying? You know, first Snickers, what's next? M&M's? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So we break up. And the next day, I'm outside of my dorm, which is, it's Laurel Hall. I went to NJIT, Jersey. What up, Jersey? So anyway... No. Anyway, so we're outside, and my boy Rashawn comes out. Shout out to Rashawn he's gonna watch this.
So many shout outs. I'm sorry. You're just like New York, Pringles, Snickers, M&M's, Bounty paper towels.
Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Bounty paper towels.
So funny. Just incredible. Rashawn, shout out. Dude, I hope every single one of those people will see this fucking podcast.
He's not even in Newark anymore. He's at Fiji.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This feels exactly like a TV show that doesn't know how to put the product placement in yet.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I'm at Laurel, which is the shout out to Laurel, the dorm. Rashawn comes out and he's like, "Yo, Mike."
He's the guy who never finishes his story because he does only shout outs.
So I was walking. Shout out to walking.
All shout outs.
Just on the stand as a witness to a murder.
Yeah.
Like, yo, where were you all the night? Yeah, So I'm just coming home from work. Shout out Eddie Bauer. You know what I'm saying? Still doing it.
I was walking down the street. Shout out to walking. And I felt cold. Shout out to the winter.
Yeah. Hey, the bodega. You know what it is? Chopped cheese.
Yeah. And I saw this guy. Shout out to seeing. Shout out to my eyeballs.
Eyeballs still eyeing. You know why they got the emoji? I see you because I see with you. You feel me? So I'm out for the Laurel. Sean comes out. He's like, "Yo, Mike, what up, man?" He's like, "Yo, you're not gonna believe it." And I said, "What?" He said, yo, Lisa was just over here. And I was like, oh, word? Because at this point, I don't know where it's going to go, but that's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's bros over everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to love your bros all the way. All the way, no matter what.
Of course.
Don't ask them any questions about their personal lives, but
no. I don't know nothing about my bros except that they my bros.
We know.
That's what makes them my bros.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be my bros because I know y'all like peppers and shit, all that shit. Y'all my people, but y'all not my bros.
Of course, yeah.
I get data, except when it's my bros. My bros is just, love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I say love, it ain't like there's a limit to love because that's the bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just not gay. Is what you're saying.
No. I didn't say go gay. But if Glad needs to do commercials in some way, just do commercial anything. Okay. So he told me this, and I'm like, oh, word. He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, she came through with a friend. I was like, oh shit. He was like, yo, had a threesome, bro.
Whoa.
Wait, with Lisa and
her friend.
The friend, okay.
Yeah, not the sister, but the friend.
Good. Mm-hmm.
First, I thought it was a sister, because then I'd be like, oh, it's like a family thing, but it's just like somebody. And I was like, oh. That's so dope, bro. Yo, dapped them up, And then my boys, because like 15 of us, some of them was coming out and they were like, yo, bro, they were like, oh, with Lisa. And it was like, yeah, I was like, oh, shit, a 3.
It's a huge celebration.
It is.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
We 17, 8, we just figuring out college. Like, we still in freshman seminar together.
Already got your first threesome?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Freshman year?
Oh.
Bonkers.
Out the gate?
Yeah,
like
that's nuts. Yeah.
And I felt like, kind of like I executive produced it in a way. Because,
because you found her on Black Planet.
I did. Mi gente. Que lo que. Okay? So shout out to Dykeman. So I was like very welcoming of it for like a good 5 minutes. And then I stopped. And then I started thinking about it. And then this voice in my head was like, you pussy. How dare you give him that? You loved her. I didn't love her, but you loved her.
Starting right now, you did.
You loved her. It's bros before hoes, but bros would never do that.
Oh, no.
To another bro.
Yeah.
You better say something right now.
Oh, my God.
And in front of Laurel Hall, out of nowhere, everybody's still celebrating. I had already celebrated with him. I looked at him, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Right? And everybody's like looking around at me
processing.
like, everybody's looking like, I was like, you did what? like I didn't know how.
Everyone just saw you clapping and raising your glass.
10 minutes
you
after.
You don't even know. It was all like, they don't know that. And I was like,
God, that's so funny.
What? And the thing is also like I weighed like 100 pounds soaking wet. Like it just was not good. I was wearing two-tone do-rags. It was a mess. It was a mess. But I don't know. They go, what you did? He was like, I had a threesome. Like, he just repeating it to me like, yo, I had a threesome. We're like, everybody's like, yeah, y'all just. I was like, no, fuck that. And I went up to him. He was like, what are you gonna do? I was like, nothing. They were looking at me. And I was like, but you should apologize to me. She was like, why? She wasn't even your girlfriend. I was like, that's not the point. You met her through me. And he's like, yeah, thank you. I'm like, no, nigga, no. And I'm just so, and everybody's looking at me like I'm in the wrong, which I mean, I'm kind of clear. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But I was just so mad about it and I didn't know how to process my feelings.
Yeah. Also, you're fucking, 18? So, of course, nobody knows
how to. Because you're processing it all right in front of them.
Yeah.
Like, every possible thought, you're just letting them know.
I mean, I had just lost my virginity.
Yeah.
3 months before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm far from Pap smear at the time.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
I didn't know what they was doing with the Pap. I don't know if they were smearing it, putting it together. I don't know what's going on. I was so caught off guard by it. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And he's like, yo, you gonna swing? And I'm like, no, man, I thought we had more love than that. Which everybody was like, what?
Whoa.
Everybody was like, the fuck is going on? Like, that shit's not Maggie. Oh, you ain't no gay shit.
You told me you have siblings.
Yeah.
You talk to me.
Yeah. That's like marriage in dude years.
That's the most.
You know how there's like dog years and human years?
Yeah,
there's like man relationship and woman relationship.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I know your dad's name. And that's the largest form of intimacy you guys can have.
I mean,
that and having being the fans of the same football team or whatever.
I mean, that's another one. The thing is, like, if there were, I mean, we had stupid rules. It was like if you met a woman and you were dating some girl and no. If there was a woman you met and she had dated one of your boys and you knew that dude's last name, you couldn't talk to that girl no more.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a reason to not find anything out.
Oh, yeah, there's like incentives to not find shit out about people.
When you start learning, you're like, oh, man, I can't do it. But it's like, if you know somebody.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't know if there's any rules in the women's. I don't know anything about women.
It's like, it's pretty similar to that.
Yeah?
But it's like, I would say, tell me if you think this is correct. I would say it's like pretty similar, but it's not like hard and fast like that. It's like being like, oh, like this guy's cute, right? If you say a guy is cute and then a girl goes and like makes out with him or fucks him or whatever, then you're like,
if you let them know you're interested and then they try to, it's kind of like I was telling you this because I'm gonna put some effort into this.
Yeah, so it's like kind of a version of like what you said.
Now you're copying me.
Do you
like Brandon? She's copying me.
Yeah.
What?
Like the only guy in the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that to throw women off the scent? Like
trying to get them to go up
Yo, Doug is sexy.
I have literally never been that smart in my entire life.
That's a great idea.
But that's such a good idea. If I had that information in my 20s, I would have been a monster.
Yeah.
Look at this bitch with Doug.
Dude, all of my worst friends would be fucking the ugliest dudes.
So here's part 2 to that story. So we piece it up because bros, whatever.
Yeah.
I cried about it.
You're like, I'm crying because I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm
really happy for your threesome.
This cheers for all 3 of y'all, man. That's why's happening so much. There was so it was like the next few semesters, the girl ended up being somebody like it was still cool because she ended up being sorority, turning, whatever. And so we sometimes be in the same circles. Yeah. Right? So one time there was like a Greek event. And I met one of her sorority sisters from a different school, whatever. And she was mad cool, talking. I'm like, whatever. And I'm just like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
But then there's a part of me like, yo, I gotta get with her because if this girl fucked my friend,
yeah, you gotta get back at her.
I got to.
Totally.
For the principle of it.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah.
Because that's how God works sometimes. He just, he's doing this for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's God doing it.
Yeah, God did. Yo, shout out to God, man. I see you. Because you see me, and I see you. Blessed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to God. Shout out to God.
Shout out to God.
Yo, shout out to God. You up there, you know this. So I was on this girl, and I finally we finally started to get to like intimacy because we were just cool. We were just cool vibes. And I never like pushed the button. I was like trying to push the button, and she was like, I can't do this. And I was like, why? She was like, because you dated my sorority sister.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Yeah.
But this is where my L came in. I tried to plead with her.
Plead?
I was pleading.
Wow.
It went beyond. It was all beyond all reasoning. It was beyond all reasoning.
Did you tell her to get back at your friend?
I didn't say to get back. I didn't say that. But I was just like, she's okay with it. She fucked one of my friends. They had a threesome.
I asked her before this.
Yeah, I do think it's different though for men and women. Like with women, I feel like I'd have to ask them first. Like,
yeah,
I know you like dated this guy or hooked up with this guy.
I would, yeah, I would ask
if we were close for sure.
Totally,
ask, yeah.
But I don't know.
Does it depend on the guy?
Even if they here's the thing: if you fucked somebody one time, like years ago, and I was interested in them, I'd be like,
yeah,
Carfax.
I would just.
And I'd be like, of course.
Carfax. Yeah, Carfax.
Just open up the app.
I'd be like, A, is it okay? And B, is it worth it?
Yeah, I'd be like,
it's not okay, totally worth it.
Yes, do it.
Not okay, definitely worth it.
Here are
but you
5
shouldn't.
things you're gonna hate about this guy.
Yeah.
I would inform you.
Yeah.
5 things you're gonna hate. It's like a BuzzFeed, like just a list of
5 things you're gonna hate about this guy you're about to fuck, Kyle. Wait, okay. I need to know, what did the pleading entail? Like, I need to know. Give me like a line or something from it.
Oh shit! It was
because I need to know how much this pleading was.
I was saying shit like, but I thought we having something special. We don't want to miss our chance.
Miss our chance.
Once in a lifetime. It's never.
Oh, once in a lifetime.
I was throwing. Oh man,
we only have 3 hours. It's like a scammer, like putting time pressure on it.
Yeah. We only have 3 hours. So you give me your social security
deal of a
number.
lifetime.
It's like I was really trying to. It was,
Other people are interested in this deal.
Oh my god! Now, it's a limited time offer,
dude. Yeah, you're fucking Billy Mays.
Oh my god,
trying to hook up.
Yeah,
oh god, it was so bad.
You're like, if you fuck me right now, I can also get you a bacon, egg, and cheese tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sweeten the deal with incentives.
Yeah.
Do you like Pringles?
Yeah.
I get you chips.
Yeah. Do you want to drink water out of the mug at 3:00 in the morning?
Oh my god. Oh, I've never felt like such. It's like even today when I see anything that says something about like simp or cuck, I just think back to that, and I'm just like, and even though it's not
nothing like that,
not like the threesome was happening. Rashawn's like, yo, come to the window, bro. I'm not like, yeah, look at my friend. Yeah, go best friend. You know what I mean? It's not like that's happening. I just was, you know, it hurt. It's a lot for me to even say this on a podcast. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Did she actually make you embarrassed? Like, did she say something that was like, what are you, like, look at you, what are you doing? Or is it just you reflecting on how you acted? That
it's me reflecting on it. And she was like, she was on some like, yo, you mad cool. I like hanging with you. I like all this stuff.
Yeah. Gotcha. So she was like reassuring.
Yeah, but she also was like, yo, if you didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Mess with her. We could be doing it. And that's what got me into the pleading. Well, I'm like, well, that's not a bit. That shouldn't be.
You're like, please.
Please, I'm putting in all this work. It's not work.
Yeah, and now you're like,
it kind of feel like it's like an internship. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get to a point?
It's credit. Didn't I get credit? Doesn't apply to something. What do I do with this? Where the transferable skills? I'm gonna transfer this into you. Do something.
I got fucking soft and hard skills. Whatever you need.
We're gonna cut it really hard if you want. Hey, come on, baby.
I'm 18.
I'm 18. I'm never gonna finish college. Not at this rate. Please don't fuck my friend with your friends. No matter what happens between us, please don't have a threesome with one of my friends.
Was there a point at which like you were trying to debate her about her logic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like that doesn't make sense.
Of course.
You're being irrational because you think a friendship matters.
Yeah, I mean, it was
like,
just.
Did you really get into it?
Yeah, I tried to get on the fact that I thought that Lisa didn't care about that type of thing, so that she was bringing rules into our situation that wasn't applicable.
Totally, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the word applicable back then, but if I did, that pleading would have been
then
different.
She would have fucked you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she would have did.
If you had said applicable, it would have been over.
I'm ready to go. Ready to go. But that's not applicable. What'd you say?
And then she's like, well, you're making a really good point.
All right, take it up.
All right, get it hard. Come on.
I tried to talk to her about that. Then I was like, well, if you had sex with one of my frat brothers before, that'd be cool. Because you're not together, and then I was like, she and I were together, but it didn't mean nothing to her. She was like, but y'all was dating. I was like, yeah, but she had a threesome with a friend of mine, so it wasn't real. I was wrong. Yeah. I looked at the relationship.
Yeah.
She said, I was her boyfriend, but the boyfriend didn't mean as much as I thought it did because she had a threesome with them.
So Lisa canceled out your previous relationship.
It's
So that doesn't count for the.
So you like bring out a blackboard and you're doing like equations on the fucking blackboard and like putting like string together and being like,
doing like complicated math.
Yeah.
The limit of me plus you going toward friendship equals fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Solve for X.
Yeah.
But it's not my ex because it wasn't a relationship for real. Because she was over here fucking my friend with my friend.
Shout out to all our exes.
Shout out to all our exes.
Shout out to all the exes, the variables. You know what it is?
New podcast dropping soon where I interview my exes. They called the variables. Brilliant ideas. Brilliant.
Great pod name.
Dude, the variables is so funny.
Yeah, yeah, coming soon to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? At my friend's basement.
You gotta hire this guy, Connor.
Connor, if you ever make a commercial,
shout out.
Dude, shout out my friend's basement.
This whole thing's been an audition for Mike to work for my friend's basement studio.
Also, shout out to Shout, the detergent. I like clean clothes. You like clean clothes. I see what you wearing. No stains, no stopping.
No stopping. It feels like it makes sense.
It does. You know what else makes sense? TD Bank, Total Dominion. Shout out to TD Bank.
Oh my God,
man.
Yeah, so she and I.
Sorry,
it's just like
I'm just cracking up at you doing all that and being like, anyway, so I was really hurt.
Yeah. So back to my villain origin story. Right?
Yeah. So that's when I decided to go to therapy for the first time.
Yeah. I was so hurt. I was so hurt that I tried to hook up with Lisa again.
Oh.
Just so I could have I don't know, I don't want to say breakup sex, but kind of like, yeah, I got all this, whatever, right?
Yeah. To like prove to yourself that you are like a big man or whatever, because you're 18 and that's how you act.
That's what you do, you know.
Totally.
I was out in Orange, I was in North, you know what I mean? Be outside, you know, and we oh man, oh shit, this is a weird memory. There was one time, this is how I should have known something was up. In the beginning of us fucking around, right? Before it was a relationship, right? We had sex, and I don't know what possessed me to say it, but I was like, hey, your pussy feels different.
Whoa.
Now,
that sounds bad.
Right? Now, I didn't say it like that, but I said it in like, I was like, hey, it feels like, I was like, you feel like, I was like.
You said it out of curiosity.
Yeah, just like, hey,
noticing.
Yeah, because I knew how it feels when I'm in there.
Yeah.
And if it feels like there was more space.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah. You're like, this pussy feels like my friend Derek has been here.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, somebody's been
Yeah.
Nobody's supposed to be here. Yeah. It feels like somebody's been and she, there was like a awkward pause, and she was like, well, yeah, are we? And it like kind of crushed me in a way, but it made me say, you know what? Let me go harder. You know what I'm saying? So
totally,
we continued to mess around till we stopped. And,
Oh man,
yeah.
Things were so confusing back then.
Yeah,
I mean they still are, but
yeah. Of course, like also I've been in that exact same position, not the pleading part.
Okay, big dog. Okay, big dog.
Not the bigger.
Okay, you don't plead. I don't plead.
I have before, but not this time.
Not the bigger pussy part either.
But no. My pussy's just, you can't even find it. That's how small it is. But yeah, I have trouble finding it. I was at the OBGYN for 45 minutes. Them trying to find my pussy the whole time.
They had like
magnifying glass.
Yeah, they have a magnifying glass being like, where is it? And I'm like, I don't know. They breathe on it. I'm like, that hurts, but
just like, we can't find this. We can't find it. Don't give her any bedside manner. We can't even find this thing.
Yeah, I know. They're just annoyed. They're just annoyed that they can't find my tiny little pussy the whole fucking time. But no, I was like in that same exact position where I was fucking a guy for like, I don't know, 9 months. Mm-hmm. And I had fucked, like, I don't even know if they were truly friends. They were like buddies. You know what I mean? Yeah, but not like, it wasn't like one of his closest friends, right? Yeah. I had fucked that guy 2 years before we started hooking up. And then we were fucking for like, I don't know, 9 months or something. And I was like, listen, dude, I can't do this anymore because it feels like when you're not like somebody's priority, then they don't like respect your time. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking be waiting around. I'm not doing all of that shit. Yeah. So like either like this has to be something more or I'm out of here, But I was also in my late 20s by this time, so I wasn't 18, so that's why I wasn't thinking. And he was like, dude, it's because but he was like, no, we should keep like hooking up and stuff, but I can't date you because you fucked my friend twice.
Yeah, we got to be such bitches sometimes. like we're keeping tabs on it.
Totally. Yeah. And I was like, also, okay, so both of these guys are comics. The guy that I fucked like 2 years prior, I hadn't seen since then. Like, he wasn't even like around. You know what I mean? I was like, where the fuck? Yeah, like he moved or something or something happened where he like, you know when you like see a comic a bunch and then all of a sudden they disappear? It was something like that. So either like quit comedy or he fucking like moved or some shit. And I was like, where even is he? Like, we can't even prove that he exists.
Does this one comic ever book the other comic?
No, because the other fucking, first of all, neither of them.
Because they're not real friends either.
They're not real friends.
Like
neither of them booked anything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Did either of them get booked on things?
Yeah, both of them got booked on stuff, I guess.
Not that it matters, but it kind of matters.
Imagine if I was like, they were not funny at all, and then you respected me less. Yeah.
Like, no, they're okay. Because it's like, they can be friends, right? It's like, if you have comics who are friends and like they don't book each other, it's kind of like, how deep is this friendship for real?
Totally, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, but you fucked him twice. Like, yeah, but you got a show. You didn't even put him up. You didn't give him 5 minutes.
Of course, yeah. Totally.
You know
True, yeah.
That's the thing, like, I obviously I think all my friends are funny, but if I had a friend who I didn't think was a funny comedian, I would put them on my show just because I'm like, whatever, I like them, so I will give them a spot. Who cares? Yeah. But neither of them booked anything ever. They were just like boy comics, so they never like they didn't have a fucking pillowcase on their pillow. Never mind the wherewithal to produce a fucking show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't send out a fucking group Instagram DM to tell people what time the show is. You know what I mean? So obviously
that is always crazy when there's a show and there's no information. I'm like, sorry.
Yeah, get into it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Dream update. Everybody will give group emails.
I don't have enough of a rant to do this. It's really more of a comment I would make to.
That was the funniest thing ever. You were like, yeah, isn't it crazy? When you're booked on a show and you get no information.
It really grinds my gears.
Oh my God, that was the funniest thing. We're talking about like...
It sounds like I'm doing a bit, but I'm not.
I know. Also, we're talking about like dating and like fucking your friends and it being in your workplace and you're like, isn't it crazy when you don't get a DM? God.
Oh, man. You know, I thought, like, as the pod was going on, there was a moment where I was like, Brittany, you're acting more normal now. I think you settled down.
Yeah, you blew your fucking load. Absolutely. Stop being normal.
I'm tired of these shows without group DMs. What does it take for me to know some information?
Tell me where I am on the lineup so I know I don't have to worry.
Where is the show?
I'm sorry, does it start at 8:30 or 8:45? That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know. Am I opening? Am I closing? Is it clean? Are kids going to be there? What's going on?